Broncos. I'm Tyler Rath.
And I'm Jeremiah Cox. And welcome to CTV News, home of the latest news happening at Hastings College.
Our first story for this newscast, we bring you the results of the Student Association President and Vice Presidential election for the academic year of 2021 to 2022. On Monday, April 12th, SA announced the winning candidates to represent the Hastings College student body as rising seniors Dayron Jones and Jackie Gilbert for 2021 to 2022 SA President and Vice President. The 2020 to 2021 SA President Maggie Rogers held an interview with the winning candidates. CTV's Chase Rath has more on the story.
SA President and Vice President-elect Dayron Jones and Jackie Gilbert elaborated on the account of how they would bring together the Hastings College community and encourage student involvement. Here's more from the interview.
Because I think that will really help with people getting to their schedules as well and making sure that they're also available for us and not just us plopping a 2-week notice of an event, and that we can have maybe a month more or more time for them to just be sure that they're ready to help us.
So yeah, kind of the same thing, just really goes into the kind of the communication and everything, so everyone is on the same page, or at least has an idea of what's happening, and also kind of utilizing those who are a part of this but aren't really doing as much. Okay, well, like, this is what you can do to help us out.
SA Presidential and Vice Presidential-elect Jones and Gilbert were excited to hear of their achievement. They look forward to putting forth their best efforts in bringing students together in their new roles as part of the Hastings College community.
For our next feature, we bring you an update on the latest news from the men's soccer team at Hastings College. On Tuesday, April 13th, HC President Rich Lloyd made an announcement to the campus community regarding the men's soccer team with the safety precaution of having to notify Briarcliff and forfeit the April 13th GPAC playoff game. This was unfortunately, due to 2 team members on HC men's soccer team testing positive with COVID-19. The HC COVID case manager has continuously been working with the men's soccer team regarding their quarantine and isolation protocols. Back to you, Tyler.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Next, we feature a highlight from a community activity at Hastings College. On Wednesday, April 14th, the HC campus community came together to give back to its community through a campus and community cleanup. First-year students were required to join in on the campus cleanup and give back to the community. This activity included duties such as planting trees and flowers, pulling weeds, picking up trash, and so much more.
HC is not new to any form of service learning opportunities, but first-year residential experience community living coordinator Ali Matusik had the idea after a discussion with HC's Dr. Neil Heckman about a campus garden. This led to the formation of the Campus Community Cleanup Day.
Our final story for this newscast comes to us from the Hastings College Theater Department. Senior theater majors Luke Leffengren and Liz Lee directed and produced adaptations of theater plays to a live-streamed format for their senior capstone projects. Luke Leffengren, director of the production The Importance of Being Earnest, live-streamed his production via Zoom on April 16th and 17th. People who wanted to watch the production virtually would have to request and claim an online webinar link in order to view the live stream. The show was based on Oscar Wilde's 1895 work with a similar name. Leffengren had brought in a camera crew and recreated the play to be more of a romantic comedy.
Senior Liz Lee directed a much different type of production that went more in the line of theater. Lee directed and produced a theater performance by the name of You Do Love Me, Don't You? Lee's production consisted of more of a murder mystery thriller type feel to put the audience at the edge of their seats. The capstone production will be performed next weekend on April 23rd and 24th in a virtual format.
If you want to read more about these stories and all the news happening at Hastings College, you can check out the Collegian newsprint every Friday at hccollegian.com or through your iPads using the self-service app. CTV will also be available at hccollegian.com or through YouTube under Collegian HC. And that's all we have for you today, and we thank you for tuning in, because life is good, but it can be better with CTV News. So do yourself a favor and you stay classy, Hastings College.